Everyone tells you that it takes, 21 days to build a habit. That's what I'm hearing all the time. What I'd have to say to that is that they're absolutely wrong. I know you're going to disagree with me, but that's all right, because I'm going to tell you. Actually, I want to ask you a question. What if you could make discipline automatic in just 7 days? Similar to just installing an app on your phone. And we're not forming a habit yet. We're just building up momentum. Right? So stay with me, because I'm about to show you exactly how we're going to do this. Look, trust me, I get it. You've done everything. Listen to the gurus, wake up at 5 a.m., take a cold shower, the whole rigmarole, the whole thing. And it worked for what? Maybe 3 days max? Now here's what science actually says. Habits can take anywhere from 18 days to 254 days to actually stick. Right? 254 days. But here's what the secret is. You don't need perfect habits, right? You need a system that runs without your conscious effort. That's where discipline comes in. Now the Bible, it puts it very simply. In Proverbs, it says, "The soul of the diligent shall be made fat." Now that word, diligent, it doesn't mean perfect. Not by any stretch of the imagination. It means consistency, and with urgency. And consistency isn't about feeling motivated. It's about having a bulletproof system that you've created for yourself. Now, I need to share something with you guys. And honestly, I really don't want to do it. Because I wasn't this guy who was always teaching this type of stuff. I never had a YouTube channel. And when I was growing up, we moved around constantly. I never had stability. I wasted years, literally years, drinking, smoking, chasing empty thrills, lies from the enemy, and other things that I'm so ashamed of. But Jesus forgives, right? I bounced between a whole bunch of dead-end jobs, gas stations, construction sites, running heavy machinery, installing fire sprinklers, and I even had a shot at basketball. I had real talent, real opportunities, but no discipline. It meant no follow-through. And do you know what changed everything for me? Believe it or not, that is when I hit rock bottom. I was standing in a scorching hot attic, hanging sprinkler pipe at around 27, and I'd realized I'd thrown everything away, every opportunity, because I just couldn't stick to anything. Now that's when I discovered something truly powerful deep inside. Discipline is not a personality trait, it's a skill. And like any skill, there's a formula to master it. Here's the exact formula that changed my life. And I'm going to give it to you in 4 parts. Here's part 1. These are anchor points, right? Don't just say, "I'll work out." Say, "After I pour my morning coffee, I'll do 10 push-ups." Your brain, it needs a trigger, not just a wish. Alright, so part 2. The 2-minute start. Every habit starts with 2 minutes. Read 1 page. Do 1 push-up. Just send 1 email. Make it so easy that you can't say no to it. Alright, here's part 3. Never miss twice rule. Right? That's from Atomic Habits by James Clear. Miss 1 day, fine. Life happens. Miss it twice, though. You're building a new habit. What's that habit? The habit of quitting. Alright, here's part 4. Track everything. Check it off. Take a photo. Your brain needs proof you're becoming somebody new. I said becoming someone new. This isn't motivation. This is actually programming your brain for automation. Are you ready to test this? Pick 1 habit. Just 1, not 5. The second day, find your anchor point. What do you do already every single day, right? Third day, make it so simple it's stupid. Can you do it in 2 minutes? Can you do it in 30 seconds? Day 4, set up that tracker. Phone notes, paper, it doesn't matter. And then day 5 through 7, just execute. No excuses, no negotiations. And after 7 days, you'll have that momentum. And momentum is everything. Also, I want you to remember what it says in Colossians. Whatever you do, work at it with all of your heart, with all of your might. This isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Now, do you want to know why this actually works? Your habits live in the basal ganglia, the ancient part of your brain. It doesn't care about your goals. It doesn't care about motivation. It only cares about the patterns. Feed it the same pattern long enough and enough times, it just runs on autopilot. That's why you can drive home without even thinking about it. And that's why you check your phone without even deciding to. We're just going to hijack that same system, but for good habits, intentional habits that you're building. But here's what nobody tells you, right? Your brain is going to fight this with everything it has. It wants to stay comfortable. Days 3 to 5 are when most people give it up, throw in the towel. Your mind will say, it's not working. You're different. This is stupid. Now that's not failure talking. That's your old program, keeping you trapped, and it's fighting back. It wants you to stay in that comfort zone. We have to push through those 3 days. And then something miraculously magical happens. That resistance, it starts to drop. It lowers. The habits start pulling you forward instead of you pushing it. Trust the process, not your feelings. Look, you've got 2 choices as I see it. Keep waiting for the motivation that never comes, or just test this system out for 7 days and prove it to yourself. Now drop a comment with one habit, right? Now remember, you don't rise to your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Make your systems unbreakable, right? That is the absolute key. Build that system with intention. And don't stop until you perfect it. Now, it might not be perfected ever, but you can still work towards that goal. You want to choose that action. And you want to keep testing that system, refining it. Pray to God. Ask Jesus to help you. When you always trust in Him and not always rely on yourself, you will see unimaginable doors open up for your life. Now, I'd like to ask you guys, if you don't know Jesus as your personal Savior, invite Him in today. You will see a complete transformation. I hope this blessed you guys. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. See you on the next video.